Okay, just working through a solution to question 9 on page 362, exercise 12D. Okay, so 9A and B are on the screen. I think self-explanatory. I'll just go through perhaps A. Probably of no green. We have a situation here where we've got 5. Let's see. We've got 5 red. 5 red. We've got 2 blue. So I'll color code these. 2 blue, and I think 3 green. 3 green pieces of bubble gum, right? And we're choosing 4 from. So we're choosing 4 from that lot. Okay, so the probability of no green. Well, the outcomes there are going to be all red. So 4 red, 3 red, and 1 blue. So 3 from 5 and 1 from 2, and 2 red and 2 blue. So 2 from 5 and 2 from 2. So if we work that out, we get 1/6. So the probability of no green is 1/6. So therefore, the probability of at least 1 green will be 5/6, the complementary event. So to part C, at least 1 green bubblegum and at least 1 red bubblegum. So I thought the best way of doing this would be to draw up a table: green, red, blue. So green, red, blue, and just list the outcomes that work for this. So we want at least 1 green and 1 red. So green and red, we've got to have an entry in here and here. Okay, so if we have a look at making a table here, then our outcomes that work for at least one of those, given that we're taking 4 balls, will be 1 green, 1 red, 2 blue, 1 green, 2 red, 1 blue, 1 green, 3 red, 0 blue, 2 green, 1 red, 1 blue, 2 green, 2 red, and finally I think 3 green and 1 red. 0 and 0 there. Okay, they're the outcomes that satisfy 1 green and 1 red. So if we have a look at the numbers of these, here we got one from, we've got 3 green, 5 red, and 2 blue. 3 green here, so we've got 3 green, 5 red, and 2 blue. So this is 1 from 3, so that's 3 times 1 from 5 is 5, 3 to 5 is a 15, 2 from 2 is 1, so there'll be 15 of those. 1 from 3 is 3, 2 from 5 is 10, so that's 3 times 10 is 30, 1 from 2 is 2, so that'll be 60 combinations of that. 1 from 3 is 3, 3 from 5 is 10, so that would be 30 combinations of that one there. 2 from 3 is 3, 1 from 5 is 5, 15 times 2 is 30 of those. 2 from 3 is 3, 2 from 5 is 10, so 30 more of those. 3 from 3 is 1, 1 from 5 is 5, so 3 5s are 15. So we sum those: 15, 75, 105, 135, 165, no, that's wrong, 15, 75, 105, 135, 165, no, that's hang on, 15, 60, 30, 30, 30, this is 1 times 5 is 5, not 15. There, so because I know that I should be getting 170 here. It's 15, 75, 105, 135, 165, 170. So there's 170 outcomes at work, and we've already established that the sample space is 210. So therefore, the probability of at least 1 green, greater than or equal to 1 G, greater than or equal to 1 red, is equal to 170 over 210, which is 17 over 21. Okay, now if we go to part D then, and what we're asked in part D is that the probability of at least 1 red bubblegum given that there is at least 1 green bubblegum. So we need to change our sample space. Our sample space has changed now because we now know there's at least 1 green bubblegum. It's gone from 210. How many, in part A we worked out how many outcomes had no green in them, and that was 35. that was 35 here. So now my sample space is reduced from 210 by 35 to 175. So my sample space equals 175. I'll just write that out, 210 minus 35, which equals 175. That's my sample space. Now, how many in that sample space has at least one red bubble gum as a selection? So I go to my table again of green, red, blue, green, red, and blue, and I look at the outcomes. I'm actually going to look at the outcomes where there are no red bubble gum. I think that'll be easier. So 0 red bubble gum. Now if I choose 1 green, then I can't have 0 red because I've only got 2 blues. So that there's no outcome there. If I choose 2 green, then I can have 2 blue for no red. So that's a no red. Remember, I'm looking at the complementary event. That's the only outcome for that. 3 green and 1 blue will give me no red also. So I'm choosing 2 from 3 here. Remember, there's 3 green, 5 red, and 2 blue. So I'm choosing 2 from 3, which is 3, and 2 from 2, which is 1. So there's only 3 outcomes there. I'm choosing 3 from 3, which is 1, and 1 from 2, which is 2. So there's 2 outcomes there. So I've got a total of 5 outcomes in my complementary event. Total of 5 outcomes in my complementary event, which means there must be 170 in my actual event. So the probability of at least 1 red given at least 1 green equals 170 over 175, which is 34 over 35. So hopefully that's been helpful. See you later.